Hi, Falcons. So, welcome to the last week before the spring break. So, first of all, thank you for handing in your posters last Friday. So, that poster is 70%. And then this week, you would be concentrating on your poster presentation via Flipgrid, and that's worth 30%. So, again, the mark that you see there, you can see a small sticky note there, and it would just detail how everything has been marked or recorded. And you had fantastic, creative writings there. Thank you. Now, this is it, right? So, depending on your grade level, if you're grade 7, it would say, here, click here, and then you would be presented with something like this, right? Or if you're grade 8, you click on that icon here for the grade 8s and you get to see something like this. Or if you're in grade 9, it would be the same thing as this. It would just say the grade 9. But essentially, the rubric would be the same. It says there, Flipgrid effects is worth 5 marks. If you show up your poster, so make sure that you have it with you so that you can just do the Flipgrid in class, or if you're more comfortable, you can do it at home, right? And if you start talking in a steady pace and the voice is clear, easily you get 5 marks. Now, lessons learned. So it can be something that you can see from the poster, or maybe you mentioned it somehow in your poster, some lessons learned from the booklet. If not, then try and go back through your booklet. You can even say the page or pages where you had some lessons learned, right? And then the wow factor, as always, that's my discretion. That's worth 5 marks for a total of 30%. Now, you might have forgotten how to do the Flipgrid effect. So if you click on, let's say on this end, let's say record a response. If you click on that, you would have something like this. But I don't want you to start talking because I want you first to just be comfortable with using the Flipgrid effect. So here at the bottom of your screen, do not just click on this right away, or else you start talking and it would start to record. What you need to do is get into the options here, and then you get to see so many things that you can just do. Let's say if you have a recorded video, maybe you can easily just click on this, but part of the rubric is on the effects. So let me click that. And if you click on the effects filters, you are presented with a variety of options here. So rainbow, notice how the background would be changing, right? Or maybe you just want it to be cinematic like this, like pastel colors of blue and pink, right? Or this one maybe, or this one. So this one. So many possibilities here on the filters. So think of the filters as some sort of a background, right, for your presentation. So dual tone, right? So you can also do it this way, and then I could just rely on the power of your voice. But it's nice if you just pick on a filter where I can see your face just like this. Maybe I'm okay with this. So that's it. One effect. Click on effect again. Now, if you click on text here, let's see what happens. So you can have choose any of this font styles, right? Let's say superpower. Let's see what happens. So I could just say this is what March poster presentation. It's a long word, presentation. So it's up to you if you want this one, and then you can just adjust later on the sizing, right? So here, if you want to use this, you can, but it's too big, right? So you can make that smaller. So notice that crosshair, kind of like a plus sign, right? So you could just adjust it. Maybe I'll put it down, and then of course on the edges, if I want it to be smaller, I can just do that. Much poster presentation, and then maybe I could just center it, right? If you're okay with that. But you can also change the font style, right? Oh, that's two effects already. The background, right? And then the text. What else do we see here? So filters were done text. Now you were introduced also with how do you call it? The split screen. You can also try and just go for that, right? And then try and just explore what you have here, especially for those who are new. So autumn. So here, so this is again on the frames. You can check that, right? So maybe so many possibilities. The spring is in the air, right? So maybe you would want to explore this flowers in blue. That would make me totally so colorful now, right? So, or maybe under the sea, or this looks like a unicorn frame, right? So your call on the frame, a splash of colors, right? Or this one, this one. So the thing is, I'm marking you for the effects. So make sure that I have something like this, maybe whatever suits your fancy. So, like in bubbles, maybe I like this, like I'm in bubble form. So, three effects now. So, three or more can earn you that five more. So, you can stop here if you want, or click on effects again, and then you could just explore other options here. So, we're done with frames. What else do I see here? A photo is not needed, maybe, unless you want to just add in a signature effect. So let us say photo. This must come from your files, right? So it can be, let's see if I have this one. I don't know what I have here, but it can be a QR code, right? Maybe I could have something like this. It's a picture, right? So must be interesting if you click on that later and see what comes up, right? So I think I'm okay with this. And then if I'm okay, then I am ready to click this button here, right? And you start talking. So again, this is especially perfect for those who are new to the school and maybe you haven't tried Flipgrid yet. So it's something that hopefully can help you out, okay? So people, I want you to just give your best and do a good job at doing the Flipgrid. So it can be done in a school. I can open up the computer lab and you can with an EA probably possibly just be there and quietly just finish off your Flipgrid assignment so that you can earn at least a max of 30 marks, right? So that's it for the week. And if there's time for us, there's the introduction to the QR code. That's another assignment that you can have during the week. Okay, so that's it, Falcons. Happy last week before the spring break.